What's going on, everybody? Today we got a video with the Mustang. I already recorded the video, forgot to do an intro. Sorry. But it's where is it? Roll cage. So we just got it in. I'm gonna show you guys how to prep it, paint it, install it, put some stars in the back seat, delete. I got the back seat with delete also. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that, take you through the steps, and just have a good video. So let's get into it. All right, everybody. We got the shipment. The roll cage is obviously in that box, so I'm about to unbox this and see what we got going on. All right, guys, so this is what we got in the box. We got the like cage thing, and then we got the two bars that go like towards the back of the trunk. This is pretty badass. I like it. I did the gray finish, so instead of like having it painted, I'm gonna prep it. I'm gonna paint it myself white because the only option they had was red, and nothing on the car is red. So I'm just gonna paint it white myself. I got the seat delete with it. It's like some flimsy piece of board. Not worth 350 bucks, but I guess it is what it is. So I'm gonna get back to you guys once I prep it and then paint it. All right, guys, it's a few days later. I got caught up with a bunch of stuff, but here's the cage. Painted it white. Those are the bars that go towards the back seat. The cage itself came out badass. Came out much better than I thought, and I also painted this black just to get a little accent in there. So yeah, painted that white to match with my calipers. I'll show you guys my calipers, my 5.0 badge, and the seats coming on the way. Custom seats, but yeah. So I didn't want to show you guys me actually painting because it's pretty repetitive, but I'm going to show you guys what I used and the steps I took. All right, guys, so this is what I used. So to prep the surface, scratch it up a little bit, a red Scotch pad. That's just to get the primer to really stick to the metal so you get a good finish. And then this is the primer. You do primer, paint, clear. So this is the primer. I did the automotive primer especially for metal, and it stops rust. So this is pretty good. I like Rust-Oleum personally. So I did 2 coats of this, and then I got the white, more Rust-Oleum, stops rust. Gloss white I did on the bars that go towards the back. I think I did 4 coats on the bars and the cage itself with this. And then after that, let that dry, obviously. And then clear. You can use any clear because it doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. For me, it didn't. So I just used Rust-Oleum gloss clear. And then for the little logo I did black, I just used a Q-tip. Just a Q-tip like that. I sprayed the spray paint, black spray paint, in a cup. And then dipped it in. And then carefully traced it. So that's how I did that. But I did the black on the logo first, and then I went over it with clear. So that's how I did that. And that's about it. So let me turn you around. Look at me. Straight to the bicep, right? There you go. So I'll show you the cage again. So yeah, next step is now clear out my back seats, and of course you got to take the front seats out to get that in. So I'm going to take the front seats out, and then, sorry everybody, but we got the back seats also. So I'm going to add my own little touch to it, and I'm going to put some stars in there because, you know, I love stars. So I guess I'll show you guys how to do that too. I'll give you like a time lapse or something, but I'm going to write GT in stars, and then whatever stars I have left over, I'll just put around and make it look all nice. So let me get back to you guys when I'm at the next step. I forgot to record this step, but this is the back seat delete. Now we're putting stars in it. We got the GT over there and then stars. So I cut it in 4 segments, marked out the middle, traced out GT and just like Hobby Lobby stencils. And now we're getting all the stars in there. So I'll give you guys a time lapse. we're done. This is the other side. This is all the wires we got to snip. So I'm not gonna record this part because you just take nail clippers or whatever and you just snip everything. So I'll get back to you guys when it's in the car and we're testing the lights and whatnot. All right, guys. Let me get back a little bit. Guys, this is what it looks like. Should have got a little bit more stars, but it is what it is. Looks all right to me. Let me put the twinkle effect on. Oh. What am I doing? Come on. Put the twinkle on. Goes good with the top. Put like purple or something. It's fire. Looks better at night, but you get the gist. So, all right, guys, on to the next step. The next step is taking the seats out. I already got started. Took one seat out onto the driver's side. So there's two right here, 2 bolts, one there, one over there, and then 2 in the back. And that's about it. And then there's 2 clips underneath the car, under the seat for the airbags. It's just a little push pin, push the pin, and it pops right out. So that's what you gotta do with this step. All right, the seats are out. Next thing you wanna do is take out your trim pieces on each side. They go right there, they just pop out. They're all just clips, so each side, take those out. And then next, you wanna come down here. And you wanna undo these wires that are going, across this metal bracket. So you wanna, there's a clip retainer thing right here. You wanna unclip it from down here and you wanna unplug your seatbelt sensor thing. And just get this all out of the way because you're gonna have to take this out. Damn, I can't talk. But yeah, you gotta do that on both sides, obviously. And let me do that and I'll get back to you. All right, everything's disconnected and out of the way. With these clips, you have to pull that little black tab out and then it'll come out. And then I also took the little seatbelt things out because it's just backseat delete anyway, so I'm not gonna need them. So, we got a special guest. Holy, that one E92. All right, guys, next part is to get it in and test fit it. We gotta put it right where it's supposed to be on each side, and then we gotta get a marker. Down here. Mark those holes on both sides, and then we gotta take out this metal retainer piece and then drill through where these holes are supposed to be. All right, guys, we gotta teach a young man how to use a gun. But anyways, now we got our holes marked. And now we're taking these things out, and then I gotta figure out how to get this like putty stuff off here so I can get these out. But hey, Pookie, take these out and drill your holes. All right, now once you get these pain in the ass things out, drill your holes with first a 1/8 drill bit, and then upgrade it to a bigger one, 7/16, and do that into the second time. And do that on both sides on these things. And then now that these holes are drilled, I'm gonna take my little cookie cutter, I call it, if I can find it. That's not on here, but I'm gonna grind down all the whatever that is, glue, on all these sides and here, just to make it sit flush and nice. And then we're gonna have to reinstall these back in the car. Guys, we forgot to record, but we got the cage in. We got the seat delete in and the bars. So what we did, we got the cage itself in. Well, we put the seat delete backing first, then the cage, and then we fished the 2 bars through the trunk up and then bolted it in.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. But it's in now, so we gotta still tighten these bottom things. But now we are on to cutting
tape measure, please.
The panel, the side panel things. So we gotta cut, what do we gotta cut over here?
This area.
Okay, circle here. I'll put the measurements on the screen. A circle 2 inches in, like 2 inches, something like that. I'll put the thing on the screen. Guys, it's done. Seats aren't in yet, but check out how sick this thing looks. Oh my goodness. That's badass.
Live photo.
We up in a damn spaceship, cuh.